Welcome back to Whatever You Need. If you love following the hidden truths, scandals, and untold stories of the stars, you're in the right place. Today's episode takes us deep into the heart of a drama that has captured not only Turkey but also Italy, the explosive accusations surrounding Can Yaman and Sarah Bluma. As always, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, leave us your thoughts in the comments, and if you want to support us even more, press that join button to become part of our growing family. Let's dive in. The love affair between Can Yaman, the internationally recognized Turkish heartthrob, and Italian socialite Sarah Bluma was once celebrated as a dazzling union of two cultures. Their romance, highlighted by dazzling public appearances, heartfelt posts, and whispers of marriage, seemed unshakable. Yet what appeared glamorous on the surface is now being stripped apart by whispers of betrayal, a silence heavy with meaning, and an undercurrent of mistrust that neither side can escape. The turmoil began not in Turkey, but across the Mediterranean. An Italian magazine, notorious for pulling back the curtains on the private lives of celebrities, published a startling claim: Sarah Bluma had allegedly been seen with a mysterious companion. Far from being a fleeting encounter, the magazine hinted that this connection was intentional, nurtured, and dangerously close. What turned gossip into a scandal was not merely Sarah's proximity to another man, but the revelation that this individual was, in fact, part of Can Yaman's trusted inner circle. A friend. A confidant. Someone who had stood by his side through projects, challenges, and triumphs. With that revelation, the whispers transformed into a roar, leaving fans, tabloids, and entire communities of admirers in shock. Known for his composed demeanor, Yaman eventually chose to speak, and his words cut deeper than any rumor. His statement was raw, emotional, and carried the weight of betrayal. "It was not Sarah who hurt me the most, it was my friend. To lose the trust of someone I considered family is unforgivable." The admission revealed something much greater than a celebrity heartbreak. It exposed the collapse of a friendship built on loyalty. His tone was not one of anger toward a romantic partner, but of devastation toward someone he trusted to guard his vulnerabilities. Supporters rallied instantly. Hashtags flooded Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Hashtag Justice for Can, hashtag Broken Trust, hashtag Sarah Bluma. Fans wrote messages such as, "The betrayal of a lover may sting, but the betrayal of a friend leaves scars that never fade." In stark contrast, Sarah Bluma's response, or lack thereof, has only magnified the storm. Normally quick to defend herself or fire back, when her relationship with Can became public gossip, Sarah this time retreated into silence. Italian outlets report that she confined herself to private conversations, allegedly telling friends, "What is being said is false, but I will not dignify it with further statements." This refusal to engage became the spark that divided opinion. For some, her silence was dignified, for others, it was an admission of guilt. Social media, as always, turned into a battlefield of theories. And here's where I ask you, our viewers, do you believe silence is a sign of wisdom, or an acknowledgement of guilt? Drop your thoughts below, we're curious to see where you stand. In the shadows of the chaos, one voice emerged unwavering, that of Gülden Yaman, Can's mother. Sources close to her report that she has been his anchor during this storm. "My son is deeply hurt, but he will rise again. This relationship has only brought him pain, and I want to see him walk forward on his own," she reportedly told friends. Her words echo a protective instinct, revealing not only a mother's anger at Sarah, but also her determination to see her son shielded from further harm. As though the scandal were not tangled enough, another familiar figure resurfaced: Demet Özdemir, Yaman's former partner and co-star, who once shared with him one of the most talked-about romances in Turkish entertainment. Though Demet herself has remained neutral, refraining from adding fuel to the fire, fans have resurrected the old love story with nostalgic fervor. Social platforms buzzed with messages like, Can's real happiness was always with Demet, and fate may bring them together once again. Whether this is wishful thinking or a genuine possibility remains unknown, but the mere mention of Demet's name has reshaped the narrative. Perhaps the most dramatic element of this saga is the shadowy figure at the center of the betrayal. His name has not been publicly revealed, yet speculation runs rampant. Reports suggest he is someone who once worked closely with Can, a collaborator behind projects that cemented Yaman's international reputation. Photographs, old interviews, and public appearances are now being reanalyzed with suspicion. For fans, the pain of betrayal deepens at the thought that this drama has been unfolding in plain sight, hidden behind smiles, hugs, and camaraderie. How could we not have seen it? One fan wrote on Twitter. The signs were there all along. Beyond love and loyalty, the scandal threatens professional consequences. For Yaman, the wound may drive him to withdraw into his work, focusing on projects in Turkey and Italy while guarding his private life more carefully than ever. For Sarah Bluma, however, the future looks uncertain. Remaining silent may keep her dignity intact for now, but silence also risks cementing the suspicion hanging over her name. Italian critics argue that her career could suffer long-term damage unless she addresses the accusations head-on. Even joint projects between Yaman and his unnamed friend risk collapse. Industry insiders note that partnerships which once looked promising may now fall apart entirely, leaving unfinished ventures in their wake. The digital battleground shows no signs of calming down. While Yaman's fans demand justice and solidarity, Sarah's supporters, especially in Italy, urge caution, reminding everyone that no evidence has been publicly confirmed. Yet others insist that where there is smoke, there is fire. One particularly viral post read, "To betray a partner is painful, but to betray a friend who trusted you with his soul, that is the ultimate sin." What do you think, dear viewers? Is this a storm that Sarah Bluma can survive, or will it mark the end of her career as she knows it? We'd love to hear your perspectives below. As the world waits for Sarah to break her silence and for Can Yaman to find his path forward, one thing is certain. This saga has revealed how fragile trust can be, even under the brightest of lights. It has left behind questions that may never be fully answered. Who is the friend in the shadows? Can forgiveness ever exist after such betrayal? And will Can rise stronger from the ashes of heartbreak? Thank you for watching Whatever You Need. Don't forget to hit the like button, share your opinions in the comments, and subscribe for more stories that uncover the hidden realities behind the headlines. And if you'd like to support us further, don't forget to click the join button. Together, we'll continue bringing you the stories that matter. Until next time, stay safe and keep your eyes open, because in the world of fame, truth is often stranger than fiction.